Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I decided to talk about a fragrance that, in my opinion, has received way too less recognition. I think it's an excellent fragrance and more people should try it and talk about it. And on the same note, I understand why it received not so much attention. Basically, main reason because it was, in my opinion, mislabeled and mismarketed. Today I'm talking about Oud de Grand. Main reason why this fragrance, in my opinion, underperformed is because it was named Oud de Grand. And in fact, it's not all about oud, as one would expect with such name, but it's all about jasmine. So if this composition was named Jasmine de Grand, in my opinion, a lot more people would be happy, a lot more positive reviews would have followed, and in general, I think the release would have been a lot more successful. This fragrance is still available at Oud store, and as it's not a secret in this artisanal fragrance community, fearing of missing out is a pretty strong marketing tool, and fragrances that are available after some time tend to lose hype and tend to lose tempo of sales. And that happened with Oud de Nuit, which by Areej le Dore, which I also hold to a very high standard. I think it's an excellent fragrance. And this also happened to Oud de Grand. Now, for those who maybe don't know, what is Oud? Oud is a collaboration brand created by Russian Adam from Areej le Dore and Dmitry Bortnikov from Bortnikov. It was first created as a distilling brand. They sell ouds, they sell other attars and oils, and a few years ago they did a collaboration and released 3 sprayable perfumes. This Oud de Grand, Sunrise and Set, and Oud Balsam. I will talk about the following 2 fragrances later in this video, but first I want to, let's say, concentrate on the start of the show, Jasmine de Grand. And that's how I'm gonna call this fragrance throughout the video, because, well, they say it has 40% of oud, but in the bottle composition, but the oud chosen here was Thai oud, and Thai oud is very different from like Indian oud or Cambodian oud. It is more aquatic, more fruity, less animalic, lighter sun profile. So when you compose it together with something as strong as jasmine, in this composition, jasmine completely overpowers it. And basically we have 80% of jasmine, maybe 75% of jasmine, 20% of oud, and a little bit of pink pepper in the opening to make things more interesting. As you see from the title, I value this fragrance very much, and I have my reasons for it. As you know, I love florals, but what I have here with me in this vial, I have pure jasmine oil from Ansar Oud. It's a pretty expensive jasmine oil, as you can expect from Ansar Oud. And when I'm smelling Jasmine de Grand, I smell the same quality and same purity jasmine oil in this sprayable perfume. Even though it's a very expensive fragrance, if I remember correctly, it's $400 for 30 mil. Please don't quote me on that. I bought it on release, so by now I might be forgetting some facts, but my point, putting this pure oil on my hand and spraying this Oud de Grand on my hand, as far as jasmine feel, quality and pleasure goes, they are pretty much the same. This is 100% natural perfume. It's made of 3 notes: Thai oud, jasmine and pink pepper, because pink pepper is only in the opening for a few seconds, maybe a minute, and Thai oud just gives it a woody base, and it's not very prominent. It's there, I can smell it. They say 40% of concentration is oud, but the choice of oud here just makes it not as powerful or as dominant as one would expect with the name of Oud de Grand. So yeah, you just get basically experience of pure jasmine oil enhanced with good quality oud on your hand for, let's be clear, cheaper than buying this, and you can spray it, which is also more convenient for Western audiences. If you see, I don't have comparisons here for this fragrance, but that's just because I don't have a bottle which I would compare this to. That bottle being Paradise Soil from Areej le Dore's Musk collection. It also features a lot of jasmine, some oud, musk, pink pepper, other notes. I have smelled plenty of Paradise Soil, I just didn't buy it. And the main reason why I didn't buy it was this. As I mentioned a few times now before, I love Adam and Bortnikov and all this artisanal scene, and they're the fragrances of my choice from now on, because of the quality of materials and how they make me feel compared to synthetics and popular niche fragrances. But I'm not naive, and we all should understand that they are not as good at blending as some professionally trained perfumers. Why do I talk about this again? This is pretty simple composition. It has 3 notes: pink pepper, Thai oud and jasmine. And Paradise Soil has many notes, many strong notes, and well, to put it bluntly, Paradise Soil has a lot more room to make mistakes and screw up as a perfumer. There are very little room to screw up a composition like this in any way, because you have 3 notes. Just make them blend to smell nice. I'm not saying I could do it. I surely I couldn't. I have no clue. But the reason why I chose Oud de Grand over Paradise Soil, I think this is way more clean, stream-forward composition than Paradise Soil. It has more of the ingredients that represent the scent, better quality jasmine, or if maybe it can be the same quality jasmine, I'm not sure, they're pretty similar, but this jasmine is not overshadowed and not covered by any other ingredients that are in Paradise Soil. Here's no musk. I love musk, don't get me wrong. Musk is my basically favorite note. Second place would probably be oud. But there's something to be said about compositions that just work and they don't try to overdo it. In my opinion, Paradise Soul is a little bit overdoing it, and on top of that, I got a little bit of allergies from Paradise Soul. It's not like a jab at Areej le Dore, because it only means it has very natural florals, and some of those natural florals maybe are not for me. Anyways, back to this. So yeah, if you like Paradise Soul but you think that it's a little bit messy or a little bit overwhelming with action, I would recommend trying Oud de Grand. As I mentioned, it's still available in the Feel Oud store, so no fearing of missing out. You can try a sample, you can just buy a bottle, whatever. The collection itself was also not what I expected. I suspect there were some difficulties while creating it. As I see it, and again it's my speculation, Oud de Grand was created by Adam alone. Oud Balsam was created by Bortnikov alone. And Sunrise and Set, maybe they both had some ideas, but it also leaning more to Bortnikov, a style of blending. I find the two pretty disappointing. Oud Balsam is basically a cleaner, sweeter version of Tabac Dore. They're like 95% same, and also I find Tabac Dore a lot better. Tabac Dore is more interesting, more facets, less sweet, less, you can say less modern, but I love it. The tobacco, the smell is better preserved, it's better performing, at least the version from the year it came out, the version I have. So yeah, when I smelled Oud Balsam, I was disappointed because I already have Tabac Dore and I see no point paying more for Oud Balsam, because it's only 30 ml and costs, I think, the same as 50 ml of Tabac Dore. It made no sense. In my opinion, it made absolutely no sense. And Sunrise and Set was also in line with that period of Bortnikov style. It was fresh shish wood fragrance that was immensely boring to me. So yeah, these other two I can't recommend. For me, they are not worth it. If you like Oud Balsam, just buy Tabac Dore, you'll be winning instantly. If you like Sunrise and Set, yeah, just get it. It's simply not for me. But this Oud de Grand for me is perfection as far as jasmine oud fragrances go. Performance is average to low, but it's 100% natural fragrance. It doesn't have any type natural or synthetic musk in it, so not much fixatives to stick it to your skin. You should understand what you're getting. Presentation was an interesting attempt. I see they were trying to do something with this, but it had many problems. First of all, this magnet is way too weak. You can see if I try, it's not, sorry, I will maybe try to fit it better. It's hard actually to fit, but you can lift it, but it's easy to fall off. And that's exactly what happened to me. I didn't know, I picked it by this and it fell off, but I managed to catch it. If I didn't catch it, who knows what would have happened. Also, I don't know if you will see it, but the insides were not perfect. Some of them were not glued well enough. There were a lot of threads in here. I cut them out to make it look better. It also had scuffs. I don't know if you can see it, but one is here and one is here. Overall, it didn't feel like a quality presentation, to be honest. The pamphlet was also strangely cut. This border is sharp, this border is rugged. It's not aligned perfectly. I don't know. The bottle itself and the cap, excellent. The sprayer is amazing. So, like, for me, what matters the most, the juice and the cap and the bottle. Nothing is leaking, everything is perfect, excellent, and yeah. But overall, I think they probably had some difficulties with sourcing the packaging or some time constraints, and well, it wasn't perfect. But at the end of the day, I just have these memories, but what I have here is more important than all the presentations in the world. I got this fragrance during my birthday in the summer, not last summer, but summer before, or 2 summers before. Sorry, time flies fast. And I was happy. I have a scented memory associated with this, my birthday. Simply put, if you are an oud head who just looks for grandiose oud, because this is named Oud de Grand, it's not it. No way. But if you're a jasmine enjoyer, this might be one of the best jasmine oud fragrances out there. It definitely beats Paradise Soul for me. It beats any Ansar Oud jasmine fragrances that I have ever smelled. The name escapes my mind now, which one I'm talking about, but no, you can't remember everything. If I remember it, I will put it in the description what Ansar Oud fragrance I'm thinking about right now. But yeah, it's an excellent jasmine oud fragrance, a lot more jasmine than oud, and it's still available. You don't need to look for groups or people or whatever. You just can go to store and buy it. I think the not so good reviews happened not because the juice is not good, but because the marketing is not on point, and not all frag heads associate feel oud with Areej le Dore or Bortnikov. You need to look into that to know. So yeah, in my personal opinion, Russian Adam made this. It's 100% natural, not mixed media, and it's worth checking out. So yeah, guys, this was my Oud de Grand, or let's call it what it is, Jasmine de Grand review. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it in the comments. Please subscribe, like, share, and have a very good evening. Bye.